Hello, welcome everyone. Today I am going to elaborate rules for image formation. First, if a ray parallel to principal axis after reflection, they will pass through focus or appear to pass through focus. This is concave mirror. There is a ray which is parallel to principal axis. After reflection, it will pass through focus. This is convex mirror. A ray parallel to principal axis. After reflection, it will appear to pass through focus. This is the definition of focus. Second one, if a ray passing through focus or directed towards focus after reflection, they will become parallel to principal axis. A ray passing through focus, this is concave mirror. After reflection, it will become parallel to principal axis. Or in case of convex mirror, if a ray directed towards focus, this is a ray which is directed towards focus. After reflection, it will become parallel to principal axis. Okay. There is a very important principle known as principle of reversibility of light, which states that suppose light starting point of light is this. It got reflected, again it got reflected, again it got reflected, and this is end point. If at the end, if we will place a mirror which is perpendicular on the incoming ray, then the ray will retrace exactly through the same path. In these two, same thing happening. Here, light ray was parallel to principal axis. That's why they passed through focus. Now, light ray going from focus, so they become parallel to principal axis. In this, light was parallel to principal axis, appear to pass through focus. Now, light ray directed towards focus, now they become parallel to principal axis. Okay, this is known as principle of reversibility of light, and this is very important. Principle of reversibility of light. So these are basic rules which we have to bear in our mind. Third is, if a ray passing through center or directed towards center after reflection, they will retrace their path. This is concave mirror. This is F and this is C. A ray passing through C, after reflection, it will retrace its path. Why it is happening so? Because this ray is falling on this mirror at 90 degree, and you all know that this is normal, and a ray coming in this way will reverse their path, because angle of incidence is equal to 0, so angle of reflection will also be what? 0. Second, this is a convex mirror. This is F, this is C. A ray directed towards C This ray is directed towards C. So of course it is falling on the mirror at 90 degrees, so it will retrace its path. Fourth rule is any ray passing through pole, this is pole, will be reflected symmetrically. If this is theta, then this will also be theta. This is symmetrical situation. This is happening same. This is happening also with convex mirror. This is convex mirror, and in this case too, light ray strike the pole. After reflection, they will become symmetrical. So this is theta, and this one is also theta. So these are basic stuffs regarding image formation. If we have understanding of all these points, we could easily trace out image. For image formation, at least two intersection of two rays are required. Now I am going to deal with concave mirror, and we are going to obtain position, nature and size of the image for different location of the object in case of concave mirror. So concave mirror forms both real as well as virtual image, whereas convex mirror always forms virtual image. First, if object is at infinity, image will be at focus. This is concave mirror. This is its F and this is its C. A ray strikes here. After reflection, they bounced back symmetrically, and second ray, which is passing through C, retrace its path. So we are observing that image is forming at focus. So the size of image, as far as size of image is concerned, so image will be diminished. For your kind information, I would like to tell all of you that in case of mirror, if object and image are placed on the same side, it is real. And when it will be real image, then it will be inverted. So inverted image is inverted. Second, if object is placed in between infinity and C, if object is placed in between infinity and C, in this case image will lie in between C and F. In this case, one term is defined as magnification, and here magnification, in first case magnification will be very, very smaller than -1. If magnification is positive, that means object image is erect. That is, if object is upright, then image is also upright. But if magnification is negative, that means if object is upright, directed upward, then image is directed downward. This is image and this is object. This is object and this is image. So this is the first case when magnification is positive. In that case, image will be, the orientation of image will be same with respect to object. But if magnification is negative, then orientation of image is just opposite as that of object, and it is said that image is inverted with respect to object. Second case is when object is in between infinity and C, image will lie in between C and F, and in this case magnification will be less than -1. If magnification is +1, what is its meaning? If magnification comes out +1, plus means erect, positive means erect, and 1 means same size. If magnification comes out -1, minus means inverted, and 1 means same size. Okay. Now we are going to trace out image. We are dealing for concave mirror. Object is in between infinity and C. This is F and this one is C, and object is somewhere in between C and infinity. So we have taken here one ray which is going parallel to principal axis will pass through what? Focus. And other ray which is going through C will retrace its path. So what are you observing? That image is forming here, somewhere in between C and F. Magnification is less than -1, that is, size of the image is smaller as compared to size of the object, and negative sign shows that image is inverted. Third point, if object is at C, if object is placed at C, in that case object is placed at center of curvature. In that case, image will be real, inverted, and same size. So magnification will be -1. Okay. Now this is concave mirror, this is F, this one is C, and object is placed at C. A ray parallel to principal axis strike the mirror. After reflection, they pass through focus. And second ray, you also know that any ray which is passing through C after reflection, they retrace its path. But for this case, we are going to take a second ray which is passing through pole. So second ray which is passing through pole, after reflection, it will become symmetrical. It will symmetrically reflect. So image, this is object, and this one is what? Image. Okay. So these are the case which we have to understand. Third one is if object is in between C and F. If object is in between in between C and F. So we have already studied that when object was beyond C, image was in between C and F. Now object is in between C and F, so image will be beyond C. In this case, image will be beyond C, and in this case magnification will be greater than -1. Magnification will be greater than -1. Minus shows inverted, and 1 greater than shows that size of the image is greater than the size of the object. Okay, now I am going to trace its ray diagram. So situation is like this. This is F, this is C, and object is placed in between C and F. This is concave mirror. A ray parallel to principal axis after reflection pass through F, and second one, a ray passing through striking on pole after reflection become what? Symmetrical. So of course image you are observing that it is beyond C. So this is the case. Now fourth is, if object will be at fifth thing, if object is placed at F, so image will be at infinity, because when object was at infinity, image was where? F. In this case, magnification will be much greater than -1. In this case, magnification will be much greater than -1. Minus shows inverted, and greater than shows that size of the image is greater than size of the object, because magnification is HI upon HO. HI is height of image, and HO is height of object. Here we are using word height, but it is coordinate, height of object. In fact, we are using the word focal length, but they are coordinates, because length can never be negative, but focal length here in this case would be -2. Depends upon which type of mirror are they. So in this case, situation will be like this. This is F. It is gone from here. After reflection, they become parallel to principal axis. So what are you observing? This was a point thing and its image is enlarged and formed at infinity. Okay, these are assumed things. Now we are going to deal with convex mirror. For your kind information, I want to tell you that concave mirror, there is a case in which concave mirror also forms virtual image if object is placed in between F and P. This is F and this is pole. In this case, virtual image formed. In this case, virtual image formed. And whenever there will be virtual image, they must be erect. Okay, and it will be enlarged. So you have to keep in mind that in case of mirror, if image is certain facts which we have to important point. In case of mirror, if image is inverted, that means object, it means object and image lie in same side and image is real. And when image will be real, of course it will be what? Inverted. But if image is virtual, image is erect, and this could possible when virtual image, then it will be virtual. And in this case, object and image will lie opposite to the mirror. And next thing I would like to tell all of you is that convex mirror always forms virtual image. Concave mirror forms real as well as virtual image, but convex mirror always forms what? Virtual image. So convex mirror, as far as convex mirror is concerned, this is convex mirror, right? And in this case, this is F and this is C. If object is at infinity, image will be at F. That is a ray parallel to principal axis. After reflection, they will form image at F. And this is infinity. But for other cases, suppose object is located at here. Object is in between infinity and P. This is pole. In this case, image will lie in between P and F. Now I want to tell all of you is that here for the case of convex mirror, always virtual image forms. Virtual image always, whatever the position of, whatever be the position of an object. And I had already explained that whenever virtual image will be formed, it will be definitely what? Erect. Convex mirror gives erect virtual and diminished image. So, and also I want to tell all of you that in convex mirror the field of view is increased as compared to plane mirror. That's why it is used as rear mirror of the vehicle. Rear mirror of the vehicle. Whereas concave mirror gives enlarged erect and virtual image. So these are used by dentist for examining what? Teeth. Okay. So thank you so much to all of you. Thank you.